It was meant to be just another routine day in the forest. We had been called in to clear a large tree that had fallen after a recent storm. Its splintered limbs sprawled across the damp forest floor. As we were moving aside the broken branches and sodden leaves, a sudden rustle stopped us in our tracks. Beneath the debris, barely visible and trembling with cold, was a tiny raccoon kit, no bigger than the palm of a hand. The little creature was curled into a tight ball, its fur matted and soaked, eyes wide with confusion and fear. There was no sign of its mother nearby, and judging by its fragile size and unsteady movements, it was clear the baby was far too young to survive on its own. We waited. Hours passed as we kept watch from a distance, hoping the mother would return. But the forest remained silent. No footsteps, no calls, no comforting rustle in the underbrush. Eventually, as the light began to fade and the temperature dropped further, we made a difficult but heartfelt decision. We couldn't leave the baby behind. Back at home, we created a warm, quiet space for the kid, a soft blanket nestled in a box, a heated pad beneath it. We fed him milk from a bottle, drop by drop, careful not to overwhelm his tiny system. Slowly, over the next few days, his strength began to return. He started to open his eyes wider, following our movements with growing curiosity. His tiny paws would reach out, testing his surroundings, and soon he was exploring his new world with cautious excitement. Though still fragile, there was a spark in him, a determination to thrive. A silent bond formed between us. We never intended to become caretakers of a wild animal, but the moment we found him, our hearts were no longer ours alone. We know that one day he will need to return to the forest, to the life he was born into. But until then, our mission is clear: to give him the best possible start. What began as a simple task in the forest became something far more meaningful, a story of rescue, compassion, and the quiet joy that comes from giving a small creature a second chance at life.